You're not just gonna roll them.
Wow, America.
Drama in LA.
On the left coast here.
Chavez Ravine.
Mookie Betts comes up. Now, the Dodgers have already erased the 4-0 lead. Thank you to the fucking infield of the Mets.
Just Joey Wendell.
The third base there. Jerk-off Wendell. Joey Jerk-off, whatever his fucking name was. What was his name? Danny Donkey? Whatever.
Wendell.
Basically is responsible for 3 runs. But this pitcher, Garrett, hung in there and got Betts to fly out to left.
With two men
on and Ohtani on deck.
Ohtani looming 3-2 count.
That's a shit yourself moment, and the kid handled it.
Yeah.
So it's 4-4 in the 6th. We have Ohtani out there. Transition. We will keep you updated on this throughout the segment, by the way. Just so you know, a little quick around the scoreboard. Again, Red Sox 8-1. Toronto, top of the 8th over San Diego, 5-1. Arizona at the end of 6, 5-1 on San Fran. And then you've got Chicago, Miami. Jesus. Chicago, on Miami, though. Damn Marlins. No, it's Miami.
Miami Marlins.
That's the Marlins, right? Yeah, 8-3. They're looking at 4-17 or 6, whatever the fuck it is. Right
from
now,
a playoff team to that. Yikes.
Cincinnati,
they did lose their best pitcher.
They did. That hurts.
Sandy Alcantara.
When you lose your ace, that you don't replace them, that hurts. To me, that's 2 more losses out of every 10 games automatically. 2, at least.
Yeah.
So out of every 10. 2 more than you would have had. Okay, so to me, that's a big problem. And Cincinnati took care of the Angels 7-1. Philly shuts out the White Sox.
Dude, I heard
Houston beats.
Dude, with Philly, I heard the Mets announcers talking. Gary Cohen. Mm-hmm. He said Philly hasn't given up an extra base hit in 3 games.
That's crazy.
It's like the first time in over 100 years or something.
They just showed they're on a roll. Houston best the Caps 5-3. I mean, sorry, the Caps. The what do you call them?
The Nats.
The Nats, Nationals, the Caps. Caps.
The Astros played hockey.
New York and Adani 5-3 over Tampa Bay. Cleveland bumblast Oakland 10-2. Atlanta 8-3 over Texas. Baltimore got bitch slapped by Kansas City 9-4. Troy hangs on, beat Minnesota 5-4. And final in 10, Milwaukee 2-1 outlast St. Louis and Adani. Mm-hmm. So there's your Major League little walk around Major League Baseball. As we're watching this game, we talked about it off air, I believe, tonight. Our boy Evan Blanco, the ace of the staff for the 10th ranked Virginia Cavaliers, took one on the chin tonight. First bat outing in a while. They lose. He loses. It gives up, 6 earned runs? No, 6 earned runs on 7 hits or 6 earned runs on 7 hits? What was it?
No.
He got to the 5th or 6th inning.
I think it was 6 earned on 7 hits.
6 earned on 7 hits. Worst outing of the year for Evan.
But I respect the fact that he got through 5 innings. Because a lot of times when you give up that many runs, it happens quick and you're gone.
Georgia's a good team. To this point, 23-13, they're no slouch. The ACC is so damn loaded that team is not ranked. Okay? They're good. So I don't know what happened. That's the first game of the 3-game set. We'll keep you outdated throughout the weekend on Virginia. See if they can take 2 out of 3. That is at home, by the way. It is in Charlottesville. So tough one tonight for Evan Blanco.
We're going to get a box score.
He drops to 4-2. ERA is probably around 4 now. So look, he's got a lot of time left in this season, just a sophomore. And look, everybody gets a stinker every now and then. He's human. Okay, so we'll see.
That's freaking baseball.
Yeah, it's baseball. So good team he played against that. So it wasn't a doormat. A doormat would be more worried than a team that's 10 games over 500. So I'm not gonna. It's one game. He'll bounce back. I believe him, or I believe in him, I should say. So right now, the Mets are up 1-1 on the count. Who's the guy on right now? Hudson?
Pitching?
No, Hudson's the hitter, right? Or
no,
Marte's
Sterling
Marte, one of Tom's favorites.
It's a Marte parte.
Sterling Marte. He says it with such vivor, whatever it is.
He's a beast, man.
He's a beast.
He looks like a damn Greek god.
He's a damn Greek god.
Look at him. He's built like a linebacker.
His alias is Atlas Absidonis. Off the
yeah, take that error.
Oh, hey, a little tip for Ted here.
We'll take that error.
That was Mookie, too. Oh. Mighty Mookie.
See, here's the good thing about Marte. Gets on with an error. Yeah. He can steal a base now.
Mookie Betts takes it off the glove. This should have been a clean out.
He just held on to it for
just
too long.
Fucked around and pulls him off the bag. That should have been an out. He still hasn't crossed the base yet.
He was jogging.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So
Mookie
Marte has had a lot of hamstring issues. So when he thinks it's an out, like he kind of has the green light to just like don't try to beat out every hit, because he's had leg issues.
Well, okay.
So he was jogging.
He was jogging.
And Mookie just threw a little lollipop and fucked himself.
We now know that Mookie Betts is in fact human. So,
well, we know they all are. Now Lindor's up.
Lindor's 0 for 3, and he's down 0-2.
He's 145.
Are you going to do anything?
Well, he's had a progress. He's had
Francisco
progression. I think he's going to get a
Lindor.
2-strike hit here.
You better.
I think he
Pipe
is.
Alonso's on deck right now.
Shorten up. The problem is, from the left side of the plate, he's unable to hit. He's a switch hitter, but he hasn't hit well from the left side in a long time. This year, I think he's hitting over 300 from the right side. But you don't face as many lefties.
No.
But a lot of people are like, dude, why don't you just turn around and bat righty? That's his natural side.
Oh, is that where he is now?
No, he's on the left side.
So we're fucked.
Well, he's got a good eye, though.
2-2. He's battling. He's battling
like
America.
Lindor.
By the way, welcome back to IDD Folks. I don't disagree. That is the Redella 1 Thomas Izzo. Highly questionable RJ Miliaccio segment 2 NBA playoff preview.
We got a box score though for Evan.
Okay, let's see what happens. But before we do that, go ahead. Evans, what
Sorry,
happened?
it took me a while. I had to go into the find
You
the
have to go in the archive to find this shit.
Okay, so what do you want me to tell you about his?
Give me the line.
All
Give me
right,
the good, the bad, the ugly. Was there any good?
All right,
I mean, he went to 5. He got to 5 innings.
was the good.
That's not.
All right,
That's not.
Oh,
That's
Marte's off and running, and he steals the bag. What I tell you, he can steal second, didn't I?
Yep, he did.
Get on. Okay, so
As slow as he was to first, he was just as fast to second.
Yeah. So Blanco, he's now 4-2, so still good win-loss.
Yeah, he's still good.
5 innings pitched, 7 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned, 3 walks. Those probably hurt him. 3 strikeouts.
3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Not good. 6 hits, 6 earned runs. Not good.
Shit! Lindor with the 2-run bomb from the left side.
Oh, I'm a New York fan, but I love it.
I told you he was going to get a 2-strike hit. I didn't think he was going to hit a 2-run bomb.
He was going to hit one that should have a damn stewardess on it.
Whew.
Dude, by the way, that was left center field.
Wow.
He didn't hook this around a pole. He
blasted
went, how far? Fuck you. And Pipe
He
Alonso.
fucking mashed that.
That was a
no doubter.
That was a humdinger.
Okay, now this is the same Francisco Lindor. When he came
Not
home,
to be confused with Allure.
no, Francisco Allure. I kind of like that.
It was alluring that.
I like this
Unless
because
you're,
you can tell the
Dodgers
team's
fan.
rooting for him.
Yeah, definitely. Pipe Alonso's like, what do I do? How do I follow that shit?
Well, remember last week, Lindor, when he was coming home, they started the thing on.
Boom! Look at the
Oh,
replay.
man,
of
he
this thing.
caught that
Yeah,
so
got that right on the
fucking-
fat part of the bat. Right center, I'm sorry.
That was a bomb.
About 390. Probably 390 if you're scoring at home
But
in the air.
out in a hurry.
Yeah. Yeah. That would have sent a gun off. Police would have responded to that one.
Yeah.
Speeding ticket. Get out of there that fast.
Okay, so then after Evan got off the mound, you had Ryan Ozinski, who went an inning.
This is Virginia.
Yeah, this
Cavaliers
is back to
baseball,
Virginia.
Yes.
So he pitched a clean inning. Then you had Cullen McKay come in. He pitched an inning and a third. He gave up 4. And then Freddie Beruvi.
What was the score of this game?
It was 13-2.
Oh!
Yeah.
A bum blasting.
It was a bum blast. I think they said they enacted the run rule on it.
Good.
I think they have the run rule in college.
That's embarrassing.
Stop.
I'm just saying, that's embarrassing. You're the 10th ranked team in the country, and they got to inflict the embarrassing run rule. Is that what they call it? But what do they call it?
Well, the crazy thing is...
Bad night. Bad night. Yeah, it's bad night.
So they beat George Mason 11-5.
Yeah, they didn't do it.
That was
then.
Wednesday.
Yeah. They split because they lost to ODU on fucking Monday. Or wherever it was.
ODU seems to be pretty good in sports. But they got Georgia Tech again tomorrow.
No, if they take 2 out of 3, they just win the series. Take 2 out of 3.
Yep, they got tomorrow and Sunday.
Yeah.
4 o'clock tomorrow,
you can do this.
1 p.m. Sunday.
Hey, look, pick your ace up. He's carried you for a while. Pick him up. Okay, he had 4 no decisions to start the year. I don't think if you walk out with 4 no decisions, I don't think it's you. So he had a bad night. It happens. He's human.
And he still won 5 innings.
Shake it off, Evan. There's always don't worry about it.
Go Taylor Swift on it.
Plenty of baseball. Shake it off. Plenty of baseball. Leave Taylor Swift out of this. Plenty of baseball left to go, kid. Don't worry about it. So anyway, right now did he get out? What happened with Pipe?
Pipe got out, and then DJ Stewart got out.
Okay, so 6-4. 6-4 in the
these fucking Mets
bottom of 7th. Bottom of 7th.
I think you're right. Yeah.
All right, we got Donnie.
Dude, these Mets.
Donnie in the Brook out in the left
these
coast.
Mets fucking.
I am loving this. I'm loving this. The Red Sox are above 500. Who would have thought? The Mets are in a Donnie with the fucking. I hate the Dodgers. I fucking hate them. I hate them most. They're getting to Laker status. They're not quite there, but they're getting.
I kind of feel like so. The difference is they didn't win. They haven't won.
Yeah, they haven't won. They've only got one. Well, they got one.
They got one during COVID
with Mookie
during COVID.
Fucking.
Come on.
Just makes me hate the Red Sox. John Henry needs to sell the team.
I don't even think they won it in L.A. They had to play like in Texas Stadium.
They won it though.
With
my players,
with
our players,
dude. But it's kind of like the bubble championship.
And our guy Roberts is the manager.
Yeah.
It just makes you go, what the fuck?
So New Orleans won by 7.
So they fought back, but still fought.
Oh, please. It's just kind of like, why'd you do that? What?
Fuck you, Sacramento. Fuck off.
Stinks.
You're pussies.
Both games stunk tonight.
I'm sorry. How about this? Hairless balls.
Dude.
Hairless cojones.
Dude, here's the crazy part.
It's one thing to not have cojones, but if you have them and they're hairless, that may be worse.
Dude, here's the thing that
and yes, that makes no sense.
Okay, here's the thing that blows my mind. I thought both games were going to suck. But I thought they were going to suck because the team who didn't have their star player was going to get bum blasted.
It happened the other way
around. And it was
around.
the opposite.
The opposite.
How the fuck?
Just tells you never know.
You really don't.
Giggle Smoke fell to 26 and 18. Took 2 on the chin tonight. Because these 2 pussies of a franchise. Pussies.
I just don't know how you pick the other way.
Michael Jordan is somewhere throwing up over the side of
maybe I understand that more people would pick the Heat just because the Heat have a bit of a rep. But anybody who picked the Pelicans to win, I'd be shocked.
Well, the Pelicans were 5-0 against them.
But no Zion?
I know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I thought that Sacramento, of all teams, was due because they were 0-5 against them. Where the fuck is the motivation?
Thought Sacramento was better than that.
Yeah. They're not. They're frauds.
Yeah.
Frauds. Pussies and frauds. Okay? I'm sorry. Hairless scrotum. Hairless scrotum and frauds. A shanked weenie and scrotum. They shanked you. They get shanked. Get your nuts shanked.
We have to disassociate from the pussy word because we're starting to support women's sports, WNBA, you know. Hairless scrotum is a good replacement. I like it. I think it helps us forward the movement.
I'm trying to work.
I know.
I'm trying. Okay.
I know.
But in any event, tomorrow's lineup. Now we got to go through this again. You got to hear this.
Yes.
We got to.
I know.
I know it. Where's my phone?
Oh, we got Ohtani. Bang.
Bang. That's big. Is that Garrett?
No.
Who is it?
This is Brooks Raley, the lefty.
Lefty.
Reed Garrett was the other guy.
You know, we can't throw that lefty around. Lefty. If we're going to give Evan lefty, we can't just throw lefty around.
No, I said it's their lefty. He's like their main lefty out of the pen. Brooks Raley. That's why they brought him in for Ohtani.
Okay.
I wasn't just calling him lefty.
Okay, fair enough. My bad.
No, so the first game is Orlando, Cleveland.
Dude.
The second game is
I can just you.
Phoenix,
People
Minnesota.
are overlooking this series.
Orlando
Cleveland's going to be a Donnie.
I definitely am.
This is going to be a Donnie. I'm telling you right now. These teams very evenly matched. They both got home run hitters. He's down playing Cleveland because the Knicks bitch slapped him. The Knicks are actually really good. Including the coach. Okay, so the thing is
Cleveland's coach.
Exactly. There it is, right there. That is part of the problem. The fact they both are like, I'm
really trying to remember who it is.
Yeah, because no one knows who it is outside of Cleveland. The point is but Orlando, young upcoming team, a lot of talent. Suggs making their first playoff. Donovan Mitchell trying to get these guys in.
I'm sorry.
What?
Cleveland's coach,
Donkey,
JB Bickerstaff.
I rest my case,
dude. All he does is bitch and whine to the.
Hey, the Celtics might have a coaching edge on somebody.
Literally, no, without a doubt. If they see them, they do.
Mm-hmm.
without
They
a doubt.
could in the second round.
Bernie Bickerstaff was his dad, I think.
Yeah.
What, didn't Bernie, was
Bernie,
he a coach?
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Probably a player, too.
He was a pretty good coach.
Did he
He wasn't terrible.
Bickerstaff, didn't he coach the
Seattle.
Bullets?
Before
Maybe?
yeah, he might have, but he coached in Seattle too.
Bernie Bickerstaff.
He was a pretty good coach, I think. I think. I don't
We
know.
look him up. He was like 800
Sucked.
games under.
Yeah, he might have been 800 games under.
He was like 10 and 700.
It is with sheer curiosity. I'm not looking at Bernie Bickerstaff.
Are you really?
Yes, I fucking can. Because I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Now you got me all flustered.
He actually never won a game in the NBA.
What if he was a staffer?
Now, Bernie Bickerstaff, that was a coach.
Bernie Bickerstaff.
That was a Hall of Fame
I don't spell Bernie.
P-E-R-N-I,
right?
N-I-E.
Oh, I fucked up.
It's not Barney.
It's Bernie.
I put Bernie.
Bernie.
Oh, man, that was good.
That's terrible. Bernie Bickerstaff. He popped up. He's such a loser. Let me see here.
That's terrible.
What is Bernie Bickerstaff's record? They look at, you know what's funny?
He was a champion as an assistant.
You know what's funny?
coach.
There's a section called People Also Ask. It's like, is he still coaching? Is he related to Bernie? Is TJ related to Bernie? What is his salary? Does he have kids? How about, what's his win-loss record?
Here's his win-loss record. I got it.
What?
937 and 419.
Really?
That's pretty good.
That's beyond pretty good. I said he was pretty good. I was wrong. He's better.
He's great.
Well, what was his playoff record?
Actually, I'm sorry.
It was 419.
That was games versus wins. Hang on. Let me go win-loss.
What's his win? Oh,
Okay.
fucking asshole. You set me up.
He's 100
Well,
under. He's 100 under. He's 419 and 518. He's a 447 coach.
Well,
Not bad.
But look at his team.
It's a 500 coach.
Yeah, well, I want to see who his best player was.
Okay, so 2012, 2013, he coached the Lakers.
Yeah, they stunk then, though.
That was like back end of Kobe's career, right?
Kobe had retired, I think, at the end.
It might have been his last year when they really
he was
stunk.
at the end. They were terrible.
So
They had no talent.
So he coached them for 1 year.
Is that it?
That's it.
And where'd he go?
Then before that, from 04 to 07, he coached the Hornets, who stunk.
Okay.
So he was 18 and 64, 26 and 56, and 33 and 49. Yikes.
Yeah, but they got better every year.
Okay. If you
Well, he had no talent.
yes, he did. He
Who's his best player on those
probably
teams?
had like John Wall.
Bullshit.
Never played.
John Wall.
John Wall sitting on the bench.
Yeah, John Wall. The often injured
So
John
then,
Wall.
I was correct. 96 to 99, he was in Washington.
Okay. And what did they do? A whole lot of nothing, asshole.
So
This man stinks.
22 and 13. That's not.
Whoa.
That's not a full season.
No.
It says 22 and
Did he
13.
get fired?
Oh, he only coached 35 games. So he must have gotten hired midway through.
22 and 13 is pretty
22
good.
and 13, they were fourth in the Atlantic.
Okay.
Then 97, they were 42 and 40.
Okay.
I wonder if Jordan was on that team.
No, Joe, 97?
97, or he'd come back later.
He was still... No, he'd have been there because 96...
Oh,
no.
shit. That's a rip.
No!
Oh, off the wall. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, you can get him at second.
No, on.
Oh.
Fucking... Too bad Kelsey Plum wasn't out there.
Yeah, I'm for real. She would have fucking darted it. And then...
She'd have gunned him down
then
in
he
the fucking dugout.
42 and 40, 97. 42 and 40, listen. Then in 98, he was 18 and 32, so he must have got fired midway through.
He was 18 and what?
32.
So they fired
And they
him?
canned him.
That's not the worst record I've ever
Okay,
heard.
before that, he was in Denver
Okay.
when Denver sucked.
Denver flew.
And again, so
When Denver blew the
in his first year, he was 20 and 12. So again, he took over midway through a shitty team, and they were over 500. Then his next year, he was 35 and 47. And the year
Who?
Denver.
Denver.
The year after that, this is 94 to 97. The year after that, he was 4 and 9, and I guess they can't.
Fuck this. We've seen this movie.
4 and 9.
We've seen this movie.
Jesus Christ.
Oink, oink, my good man.
4-9, just get out. Okay, 4-9, and he's gone.
He's gone.
Later in the year, he picks up in D.C., and he's 22-13, 35 games. Bernie Bickerstaff got around.
Did he have a playoff record?
I'll look that up.
It's separate if he has it.
So,
Those teams all sucked. He never got there.
So in Seattle, you were right. Seattle was where he started.
That's where he started.
1, 2, 3, 4 years.
Yeah.
And he was 31-51, 39-43, 44-38, and 47-35. So
right.
those last 2 years in Seattle
Okay.
is what everyone based his contracts off of. And he never again.
Who was on that team? When was he there?
85 to 90.
So he had Sean Kemp his last year. Kemp was a rookie.
5 years.
Kemp was a rookie in '87.
So did he have Peyton and Count?
Peyton, I think, was already there. So he actually had some players. So he won when he had players.
Nate
I'm wondering what he had everywhere
Nate
else he
McMillan.
went. McMillan was a good player.
Well, in Denver in 94-95, was Mutombo in the league yet?
He wasn't. He didn't start in Denver.
He did.
Did he?
Yeah, remember they won that 1-8 game? I think
They
they were the
upset-
first team to ever.
They upset Seattle.
Yeah, they were the first team ever to do it.
Was he the coach of that team?
Maybe. I mean, that's right around that time, 94-97. Right?
Well, I'm saying that I know that Sonics team had talent at the end, and if he had who I think he had, then okay, he had some talent and he won. He did all right. So he's not a terrible coach. I wonder if he has a playoff.
It was
record.
94.
Yeah.
In Seattle, May 7th, 1994, Denver made history with a 98-94 victory in overtime.
Yep.
And that was when that image
Mutombo.
of Mutombo on the ground with the ball.
Oh, he's going to eat it. Ah! I never had a bit like this in Africa.
He was trying to squeeze the ball.
This is the biggest thing I've ever read in my life.
Don't say that, you asshole. You fucking asshole. He did not look like he was about to eat. He looked like he was about to shit himself.
That's better?
Yes, because he doesn't talk about his homeland.
And they were about to drop a big steaming deuce.
He was just like, oh!
I hate constipation! That's what he was
Is this
saying.
Ottavino we got in here?
What? I don't know.
They brought Ottavino in this.
How many outs out of there?
2.
2? All right. What else? 6'4", bottom of the 7th. Who's up?
Man on second, Teoscar Hernandez, who's good power hitter for the Dodgers.
But look, we were talking about the Saturday slate. I don't know if we ever got to it. Well, we did.
We did.
We thought Cleveland. No, we went through that game. Who's the 3 o'clock game?
So the 3 o'clock game is Phoenix, Minnesota.
Now this is the thing.
That's a fucking great game.
This is a tie. The NBA, I think, got this.
The problem is on Sunday, it's the same shit.
This is a problem.
No,
wonderful.
No, it didn't mean problem.
It's It's a nice problem.
Misspoke.
If it's anything, it's a nice problem. Because in the old days, the 1-8 was a joke. The 2-7 was just as big of a joke.
Right.
You were like 4-5, 3-6. Where are those games? But now, no. No. This play-in has really...
Minnesota Phoenix?
That's awesome. Well, that sounds like a 1-2.
That does sound like a
3-6. Jesus Christ. Now look, here's the thing. Phoenix. The reason people were talking about Phoenix is because they won the season series from both Denver and Minnesota. They took all 3 against Minnesota. They're 3-0 against Minnesota this year. And this is where
They only played them 3 times?
only played 3 times this year. And this is where and Karl Anthony Towns played in these games, and they bitch slapped him with him. The thing
Did
is,
Phoenix have everybody?
Yep. In 2 of those 3, they did. They were missing Bradley Beal, I think, in 1 of them.
And they still bitch
They
slapped.
still beat him. I mean, these games were close. They weren't blowouts, but they beat him.
Okay.
The thing is this. It's the big physical lineup against the smaller quick lineup, and the problem is Karl Anthony Towns, is guarding. In one game, they were talking he was guarding Grayson Allen for all fucking people. Phoenix went, fuck it, we can't go big, let's go as small as we can.
And it worked.
It worked because he couldn't play Durant. They moved him over, and he ended up guarding Grayson Allen. He lit him up too. So he basically...
But how did Phoenix stop them on D with that small lineup?
I think because they were shooting 3s and they were shooting 2s. They got ahead, and then Phoenix started...
Oh, shit.
Or rather, Minnesota started... Oh, no. No!
Give up a bomb.
Catch it. Catch it!
Woo!
Oh, close.
Adam Ottavino throws a bit of a hanger And this guy Trout Outman, the pinch hitter.
2 warning track outs. Mookie Betts last inning, this inning to end the inning. They were close, but they got him. Got him.
Baseball's one of those games where luck helps.
Hey, don't leave the yard. Just keep him in the yard. And the pitcher did that. And they're now going to the 8th inning, and they're up to 6-4.
They're up 2. This
is good stuff. So look, the Phoenix, Minnesota is a tough one to pick. Because the thing is...
Yeah, but what about our guy? What about our guy?
I'm saying this is why it's tough to pick, because he can take over this whole fucking thing. He has that kind of ability.
I think I'd pick him.
I think here's the problem. This Minnesota team has no experience. They have none. This is the only problem. They have none.
Who's their 3? Is it Gobert?
It's Gobert, Anthony Townsend, and Anthony Edwards. Yeah, and Cat. Those 3. Which is a formidable. You look on paper, that's pretty fucked up. Those 3 guys. That's Celtic-like shit.
That's a good 3.
It's a great 3 on paper. So the thing is, how Phoenix didn't beat, or how Minnesota didn't take a game at least off these guys. I don't know who they had in the lineup for all these games. Let's look it up. But the thing is, they're healthy now. It's strength on strength. If I'm Minnesota, I am dropping. See, here's where Cal Anthony Towns has to grow up. Because you have to take the matchup they give you. And if I guarantee you, whoever Phoenix is putting on him, he can post up. He should live. He should pull a Kevin McHale right now.
He has that game, though.
He does have a post game. Karl Anthony Towns should go full-blown Kevin McHale right now. Because if he did, they'll score or get fouled on virtually every possession.
When you have the size advantage, don't shoot threes.
Don't shoot threes and bail Phoenix out. And I given how I suspect that's what happened. Because Cat has one problem. He falls in love with the 3. He really does, and that's the knock against him. Other people have said this that cover that team. He needs to walk whoever it is down to that block and set up shop.
Yeah.
And don't get off that block until you foul every motherfucker that covers you out. Every fucking one of them, because they have no one that can defend him from the block. No one. You put Kevin Durant, he's big. Kevin Durant can't defend him. No fucking way. No fucking way. He'll blow him over with a good stiff breeze. Will blow Kevin Durant over right now, especially at his age. No fucking way.
He's very skinny.
Yeah, he's skinny. If I'm Minnesota, my offense goes through Cat. Cat's ass goes left block to right block.
I'm trying to look up stats from those games they played this year.
Yeah. I don't know what happened in them. I just know that Phoenix won all of them. And Cat wasn't in all of them. He wasn't. I just don't know when they all were. So my thing is 3-0 is still 3-0. Because at times this year, Phoenix was missing guys. Because Beal and they didn't get those 3 on the court until mid-season, for Christ's sake. So...
Okay, so I think I got them.
You find them?
So April 14th.
That's the last one.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm gonna start
go backwards
and forwards. Yeah. So Suns won 125 to 106.
That's a blowout.
That was April 14th.
That's a blowout.
That was pretty recent.
And Minnesota needed that game to get the 1 seed.
And that was
is in Minnesota.
In Minnesota.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Now the one prior to that, April 5th, was in Phoenix. Mm-hmm. Phoenix won 97 to 87.
Blowout. Not a blowout, but
so Cat wasn't playing any of these games.
Either of those two.
Yep.
Where's the first one?
The one before that, in Phoenix. This was when Phoenix was 5-6 and the Timberwolves were 8-3. This was November.
Okay.
Phoenix won 133 to 115. Let's look at that box score. Who the fuck played?
I think everybody that early. November.
Yep. Minnesota had Towns, Gobert, and Edwards.
So here's the thing.
And Mike Conley.
Okay, now
so
here's
everybody.
So here's the thing. This is the classic game of matchups. Minnesota has to force Phoenix to play their game. The only way they're going to do that is to stick Cat on the block.
So what would you say their game is? Slowed down?
Walk it up.
Half court.
One pass to a wing, diagonal screen to get Cat on the block, and then go down there and he goes to work. And if he double teams, the first guy is Gobert for a dunk. It's Gobert for a dunk first. If they take the cutter away, the screener away, then it's wherever that double team comes from. Those guys got to knock down shots. Mm-hmm. It's that simple. You don't have to, this is not a complicated game. If you know how to play it, it's very easy. Okay, you just have to be willing to do the simple things. The problem with, and again, this is Michael Jordan. Here's the thing. The problem with these kids, okay, and it started. It's really Larry Bird's fault, Michael Jordan's fault, and Magic Johnson's fault because they
could play hero ball.
But they made even the simple look extraordinary because of their flair.
But they also could play hero ball.
They could,
and it made sense.
No, those three are the definition of hero ball.
Right, it's like
those three personified.
I get it when you do it.
Yeah,
you know,
if I can go to each player and give you multiple examples where they just put the cape on,
yeah.
And they did it against another supposed hero and kicked that hero's ass. That's why I call them the Holy Trilogy. Because I saw them do it against other Hall of Famers. Jordan against Barkley in the 93 finals. Bird did it to Magic in '84 when both teams were healthy. I saw Magic do it to Isaiah. I saw Magic do it to Dr. J, and Dr. J do it to Magic. I mean, these guys are those guys. Mm-hmm. So I would go into my driveway after every game the Celtics played and try and do something Larry Bird did in that game. Literally. He was that dude. And if you're in Chicago, Michael Jordan was the same fucking thing. And I'm sure if you're in L.A., same fucking thing.
I was in Virginia, and I was trying to do what Patrick Ewing did.
But, he was another one. He's dream teamer. Anybody on that dream team, that was a dream team. Okay.
That was a real
That was the definition of dream team. Because you could have taken all those guys at 28, they'd never lose a game.
Guy that made 2 errors in one
inning.
Hey,
Fuckstick.
He's got a chance.
Hit it out.
He's got a chance.
You want to make up for this? Hit a 3-run bomb right now.
Or hit a gap.
You know what? Hit it off your foot and knock yourself out of the game.
Hit it off your foot and limp to the dugout.
This kid is such a donkey. It's terrible.
No, he's already got an RBI single.
He's got 2 errors that he shouldn't have had.
That's true.
And now he's hit one off his foot.
Come on, Wendell. You're all right. Come on. Rub some dirt on it.
Oh, my God.
Don't let RJ laugh at you like that.
He did it, not me.
I know.
I'm just reacting to it. It's terrible.
Come on, Wendell.
Come on, Wendell. Ooh, painted the inside.
Dude, that was
corner.
98.
That was a nasty pitch.
That was fucking Joe Kelly, ex-Red Sox.
Fuck you.
He is.
He's an ex-Red Sox?
Joe Kelly. You don't remember him?
No. He never did that in Boston. I can tell you that right
no,
now.
He
never threw 98 on the inside corner.
He's got a championship.
Pulled a Pedro. He was there in 2018?
I think so.
Dude, that was smoke right there.
He just
98.
blew him the fuck
Oh, fuck,
away.
it was 98.
Let's see.
If you're throwing 98, you're fucking giving me breath. Looks like a donkey. He throws 98.
It looks like a donkey.
Fucking believable.
Come on, Nemo. Take this bitch deep.
He's going to throw 98, Nemo. You better be ready for it.
All right. Let's see. Stats on Mr. Kelly.
Ooh, you just missed. That was close.
I was right.
That was close.
So, St. Louis 2012, 2013.
Yeah.
Then 2015, 16, 17, and 18 all in Boston.
Okay.
Now he's been with the Dodgers.
So he won a World Series in Boston?
Mm-hmm.
Don't remember him.
Yeah, he was a good reliever.
I don't remember him. But they had a lot of good relievers.
Well, he was his ERA was 4.39 that year.
So I don't remember him.
That's why you don't remember him. He was like a long man in the pen, maybe.
In other words, he was forgettable.
He won a championship in spite of
He's on the roster.
That ball's low.
Hey, you know what? Brian Scalabrine, I call him Brian Scabarini. He was on the roster in 08 too. He got a ring.
He won a championship.
He spent most of it riding a stationary bike, but he got a ring.
He spent most of it washing other people's balls.
Kevin Garnett was a real trooper. He gave him a segment called White Boy Wednesday, where they would play all the white man music for the week on Wednesday, because he was on the good. God love Kevin Garnett. White Boy Wednesday. Terrible, just fucking terrible. Fucking unbelievable. And
was he the only one? Was Scal the only one?
No, I think there was 2. I think there was 3 of them on the team. But the bottom line is White Boy Wednesday, and Scal, being the donkey that he is, ate it up. She said, "Fuck you, man. Play whatever you want. I don't care." Like White Boy Wednesday. How about Black Boy Tuesday?
Oh, no.
Yeah. How about yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm saying, like, that's like, and he just, because he wanted to be accepted. Yes, thank you, Kevin. You want to blow
Well,
him?
I mean,
you want to blow him next?
He was a scab.
He was a scab.
What do you want him to do?
What do you expect the scab to do?
I mean, seriously, what do you want him to fucking get in Kevin Garnett's face and be like, fuck you, man?
I love that you said that. What do you expect a scab to do?
He was a scab, the poor guy. I mean, in that world.
Poor guy. He got a ring out of it.
I know, but I'm saying.
Have you seen that ring, by the way?
No.
You need to look at
Dude, but in that world, what's he supposed to do? He's the lowest possible person on the totem pole.
If that fucker had any cojones, he would have been like, no, we're not doing White Boy Wednesday. No, play what you fucking want.
It's an honorary thing. It's nice when a black guy says that to you. We're doing White Boy Wednesday.
So I get to dunk on you today?
It was a term of endearment.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
White Boy Wednesday.
Yes.
Term of endearment from the brothers, huh?
It was.
Okay.
That's how I would take it.
Yeah, your legacy.
My legacy.
If Scalabrini thought it up, fine, but I'm pretty sure he didn't. So I'm willing to bet he didn't. Okay. Anyway, by the way, the bases are drunk.
2 outs.
2 outs. Who's this? Who's up?
Well, that's Lindor, but who is up?
Who is
Starling
up?
Marte. That's a good person to have
Mr.
up.
Starling Marte.
That's a hit!
And we got a go! 2 runs, 2 runs?
2
runs! 2 runs! Ooh.
Fuck yeah! He got caught in a rundown to make sure he
Starling
scored.
Marte!
That's major.
That was
8-4 going into the bottom of the 8th.
these Mets are resilient. Like the
Off
damn,
of Joe Kelly throwing
like the
98.
damn basketball
Go fuck
team.
your mother.
Like the Knicks, not to be outdone. You think you want to see
fist to
something?
their mom.
That's the best team in baseball, baby.
Who?
The fucking Dodgers and the Mets are fucking handing it to them.
Hey, let's go.
It's impressive. I give credit where credit is due.
Dude, I'm telling you, how good has New York sports been since I turned over a positive leaf?
You know, I didn't want to jinx it. Hopefully.
Well, no, I'm not. It's not about.
I'm superstitious.
It's
I'm an ex-jock. We're superstitious by nature. Trust me,
dude.
If he says something is working, I don't want. It's like talking to a pitcher. What did he say? It was Crash Davis. You don't talk to a pitcher in the middle of a no-hitter. Because it's
that's
going.
not what this is.
No, but I'm a Dex-Chuck. I had that same pregame meal my entire fucking high school adult life.
Dude, I told you how I used
Steak
to wear
and fucking potatoes.
I told you how I used to wear my Patrick Ewing jersey.
By the way, and right before the game, Snickers bar.
I know.
Right
You've told me this.
Yeah.
Dude, I told you about how I used to wear
so I don't want to jinx
fucking Patrick Ewing jersey to church.
I don't want to jinx
not
you.
jinx them.
I like Happy Tom as opposed to Depressed Tom. You know why?
No.
Because I don't have to counsel Depressed Tom. Happy Tom.
No, but here's the thing. I'm not turning over a positive leaf because they're winning. I decided to turn over a positive leaf, and they're winning now.
I don't think it's a coincidence.
Now, which means if they lose, I don't get mad.
They're going to lose games.
Exactly. They have.
But the thing is, he said something earlier. Were you on the air when you said this? I don't remember. He says, this team fights.
Well, I have said that on the air.
On the air. That's
team, all you can ask for.
And by the way, he's right. And by the way, the Knicks are the same fucking way. Both of these teams fight. I'm happy because one of my best friends, both his teams, they have that thing that I wish my teams had.
They're going to go down
They had that thing that the Patriots used to have when Tom Brady. They were going to fight. Tom Brady's that team wasn't going to quit.
Yeah.
He's got with 2 teams now, and I'm happy for him. Yeah. I think it's awesome. The problem is one of them may get in the way of my team. So, I don't know that my team has that in them, and that's why I question it. So,
but here's the funny thing, and you look all year when the Celtics have played the Knicks, they do not take the Knicks lightly.
No, because they know Tibbs.
That's like one team.
You know why? Because Brad, they know
Tibbs.
They know what kind of coach he is. Yeah. They know where Jalen Brunson's father is from. They know the kid. The kid's like the dad.
What was it, 1-4, and the only one you lost, you had nothing to play for.
It was all over. Yeah. And ESPN, because they didn't know what to do, they blew them like the Celtics weren't playing.
Well,
they were trying not to get hurt. They're like, we have to try and make an effort, but let's not get hurt. So it's like, let's not risk anything. And and look, I rather they did it the way they did it because I want them healthy and they're healthy. Yeah. If they played along, I'd be fucking losing my shit right now.
They had already proven to themselves that they could beat the Knicks when it counted.
They've proven against everybody except Denver. Denver's the team they haven't proven shit to. And the thing is, Miami going there with no Jimmy Butler scares the fuck out of me, and it shouldn't. And look, Tom, you were right.
Here are the City Connect jerseys.
You said it on. I think it was the first segment. You said, look, if they sweep them, then you say at least they did what they were supposed to do. He's not wrong about that. He's not wrong.
Well, you said
So
that.
no, you actually said that. I didn't want to see them because I'm afraid they're going to let down because Butler ain't there.
Yeah.
That's my fear. I'd rather see Chicago. I would have rather seen Chicago with this Colby kid who was doing what he was doing for 2 games, putting the fear of God in everybody.
So
because then I'd be like, all right, they got to take this guy seriously.
Here's my thing: winning 4, and it's like that's a good sign. Winning 5, not a bad sign, but I still am wondering.
Yeah, wondering.
Right now, then you go to second round, and
no, but if they win in 6, then what?
Then you worry.
Yeah,
6 is worry.
Yeah.
So 4 is. All right, look, you should have done that. You did it. I give you credit.
Yep.
5 is like, I still don't trust you.
Yep.
6 is you're the same team as last year.
Same team as last year.
That's what 6 is.
Yeah, and that's what scares me.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing.
But
they have done this.
But they're not the same team as
they
last year.
played the Lakers at home with no Davis and no LeBron and fucking lost. Dude, by a lot.
But Holiday's got to make a difference in the playoffs. Right?
I keep telling myself this. You tell me if I'm crazy.
You said it last segment.
I know, but no. Hold on a minute. And again, I'm saying this because I've heard a number of Hall of Fame players say this that were on championship teams.
Okay.
You can't when you.
By the way, if I go like this,
we know why.
It's because the mesh just got to strike out.
How'd you do that? He's a double. He's pulling a Bruce Lee. He's doing a Bruce.
So you do the first one quick.
No, you know what you do? No, but you have to hold it at the end and go, See, I think he'd be the best referee. Because if he was young, can you imagine him on home plate?
Dude, I'd be Enrico's Palazzo. I would literally be Enrico Palazzo.
See, here's the cool thing. You only do that when the home team's pitcher is pitching, because then everybody goes crazy. He's like, yeah.
You pause.
Yeah, you do it. Like the naked gun. The naked gun. The first one.
When he starts moonwalking. And not even for punch outs.
No.
Just two.
You're like, oh my God.
Steve.
And now when he goes, yeah! Strike! He goes, strike 2! And he goes, Steve! And he starts walking.
You know what he hit? Doesn't he hit the split?
Yeah, he hit the split. Does the split and he spins around. Oh, God.
Hey, that's Enrico Palazzo. So stupid, but so funny.
That whole baseball sequence is fucking classic. You can't. That was perfect.
I used to watch that with my cousin Sal, and I was pretty young. So a lot of the jokes in that movie I didn't get.
Oh, my God.
But the way my cousin would laugh at it made me laugh at it. And now, even to this day, the minute I see that scene, it's
starting with the national anthem, which he forgets.
Oh my God!
Instead of the fans getting mad,
he's looking at
yeah.
Adam Ottavino, 2 innings pitched, the 7th and the 8th. Dodgers are fucked.
So we are going to the 9th inning, 8-4 Mets, starting off this big 6-game road trip. This
starting a road trip.
Talk about a jump starter.
Yeah,
baby. This would be huge. Fucking put them down like this in game 1. Like, yeah, motherfucker, we didn't come out here to look at the fucking sun and the palm trees. We came here to whip some ass.
That's right. We came here to play some ball.
I'm saying it. This is he said it before, the Mets are fighters. They are.
Dude, well, the crazy thing is, Alvarez goes down tonight. Hurt his thumb rounding first base. He almost fell over and he caught himself.
Yeah.
Hopefully but that sucks because I can't remember if it was, I think it was his left hand. That's the hand he catches with.
Yeah.
So if that's hurt, that's not a good thing to have as a catcher. Oh. And then hitting-wise, if your thumb is bad, it's hard to swing a bat.
Yeah, it sucks.
But he goes down. Narvaez has played a great game. That inning when Reed Garrett was pitching and it felt like the bases were loaded the entire inning.
That kid battled.
Yes.
He had a lot of shit going on.
The catcher picked probably 4 balls that were in the dirt.
To your point, when I end this segment, we're going to come back. We're going to pick these NBA ones tomorrow. But I want to finish this on a high note. Here's the thing. That whole inning, that pitcher got fucked.
He did.
For 6 ways to Sunday, and he never panicked.
He bent.
He didn't break though.
But
But again,
broke.
he didn't really bend. It was
really
those
bend.
around him.
Right.
But you know what he did? He picked him up and he found a way to get out of it. And I'll tell you right now, that I don't know who this Garrett kid is, but he's he's to tell you right now, I don't know.
Dude, coming into this game, he pitched like 16 or 17 innings. Hasn't given up a run.
Motherfucker's a dog.
Yeah.
And by the way, to win games and championships, you got to have dogs in that locker room. That motherfucker was a dog because everything went wrong, and the floodgates could have opened, and he didn't let it happen.
Yeah.
And that's when you really know how good somebody is, when everything goes wrong. That's how you handle adversity. Because none of that was really his fault.
No.
None of it was really his fault.
And
he's playing against the best lineup in baseball.
Right.
Okay.
And what typically happens in a situation like that is a backup infielder made 2 errors.
Oh. Bad.
So there was 2
bad. The kind of errors here I would make if we were out there right now.
So, and here's
routine
the thing.
shit.
So there's 2 guys on that shouldn't be on, and the inning started to get away.
The inning should have been over before it even started.
They only got 2 runs out of it.
Yep.
And it might seem like, oh, you gave up 2 runs. No.
Damage control.
A bad inning there is giving up 4.
5.
So it's like, hey.
5. It could have been 5.
Because it's like, hey, there's 2 guys on that weren't supposed to be there. Yeah. Don't let 5 score now.
So it could have been 5.
Yeah.
Because the 2 flyouts, these were flyouts. They all got to the warning track.
And Ohtani was on deck.
Yeah, and Ohtani was sitting there on deck.
He's pitching to Betts with 2 on.
He got 2 guys to fly out, and they hit the warning track, both of them. So he did. Trust me, he dodged bullets. This kid didn't bend.
That's a hit.
Didn't break.
That's a hit.
So anyway,
Lindor,
we're
2 hits in a row.
Lindor. So we're gonna come back segment 3. We're gonna close out this game.
Lindor, the hero.
We're gonna pick the series. Because they're set. We're going to pick, he and I are both going to pick all 8 series when we come back. Segment 3. It is a Freestyle Friday. We'll see you on the other side.
No, it's not even 1. So if we do like a fairly...
20 minutes?
Yeah, 20